Hey Cupcakes, welcome to Just Cakes. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome, and don't leave without subscribing. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload a video. If you're a returning subscriber, then welcome back, Cupcake. And yeah guys, if you haven't clicked that notification bell, if you have not subscribed but you keep returning, I think you've returned enough to know that today's the day to click it. Click it, click it, click it. So we finally made it to Friday. I'm so glad it's Friday. Like, I'm so happy it's Friday. This week was a lot like every other week. But it also came bearing lots of good news, but also lots of bad news. So if you have, any good things that happened to you this week, drop it down in the comment section and we can all cheer you on as a family. The Cupcake family can cheer you on and congratulate you. If you've had some bad news, I know like COVID is really taking people in South Africa at the moment. So yeah guys, if your family has been affected in any way, if you want to pray for a loved one, or if you want us to pray for a loved one as a family, just drop that in the comment section so we can be with you and have you in our thoughts. And yeah, just be supportive of one another, because we're not just here to gain subscriptions, and we're also here to build a family and be there for each other. So yeah guys, it's finally Friday, and as you can see, the title of this video is Getting Over Your Ex. Get over it, get over him, get over her, we move. Guys, I think sometimes we make it super easy. We're just like, yeah, nah, he's so last week, or we move. But it's actually not as easy as that to get over someone that you've been with. And I just wanted to share this because I'm one of those people where my friends have always been like, how come when you end a relationship, like, you can move on the next day, or like you're just completely done with it? Like, once I'm done and I'm done, and I don't have to like rethink it. To most people, it seems like I make the decision in one day and I'm like, whoop, gone. But I don't really like hang on to relationships or anything, and it's not because I haven't been in love. Definitely have been in love, been there, done that, got the t-shirt a couple of times. But yeah, so I just thought, hey, maybe I can share on this, and also just wanted to speak about something just a little bit lighter. I feel like the past couple of weeks have been like heavy a little bit, so I just feel like, hey, maybe let's just talk about something that's a little bit more chilled. So I have like 5 things that I always feel like have to be in check, or 5 things that I do when I'm leaving a relationship. And like, if I've done all five of these things, then I know like I'm done with the relationship and I'm happy like to be in a new one. And yeah, so I'm gonna share that with you guys. As you know, I like to write things down, so I've put some moving on tips. Just Cakes moving on tips. Just move on. So the first one is, do not leave if you're not ready. Guys, there's nothing worse than you wanting to leave someone but like you're not sure. That unsurety or that uncertainty is a sign. Do not leave, unless you're leaving because maybe this person is abusive towards you, etc. Definitely leave there, because then you're in danger, you're in harm's way. But if you're not ready to move on for any other reason, and guys, I'll even say, like, even if it's like something like cheating, like maybe your partner is like always cheating on you or whatever, until you are here and you are enough, otherwise you're going to leave, and then you're gonna feel like, oh, but what if? And then you're gonna keep doing this back and forth thing, this we're dating today, we're not dating next week. And that is a problem, guys. People who go back and forth, I personally, this is the part where I say these are my personal opinions. I personally don't understand the going back and forth thing, because to me it just means that then you weren't ready or you weren't sure. And I'm not talking about flinging. If you're gonna fling with someone and then fling again, that's different. But like being in an actual solid relationship and then breaking up today and next week you're back together, guys, just be serious. Like, honestly, no, stop it. then why did you leave in the first place? It's not black man party here, you know. Now you see me, now you don't. Let's not play those games unless you guys are literally going to like leave each other and maybe get back together in like 4 or 5 years. Then you know that there's been general growth, you know, things have changed, people have gone through things, so you know there's a reason to possibly go back. Also, I did not mention, I do have my blankie. I hope you guys have your blankies and your tea. Today's tea of the day is not peppermint, it's ginger. Eve's ginger specifically. I love Eve's ginger, guys. Anyways, okay, going back. So yeah, guys, if you are not ready, do not leave. You need to ask yourself, like, if I leave today and this person calls me next week and tells me that they're okay, they understand what they've done wrong, they understand why I'm leaving, and they're ready to work on it, will you go back? You know, if I leave, am I gonna regret it? Like, am I sure? And the thing is that once your whole spirit, your body, your mind and soul are ready to leave, you will know, like, it will be such a peaceful decision. You won't be like, you'll be sad obviously to lose a relationship because you'll still love the person, but like, it will be fine. Like, you're just like, okay, no, this person, we've outgrown each other, we need to move. You know, in the long term it doesn't work for me, etc. So don't leave until you're sure, and until you're sure, stay. Unless it's like super unhealthy, then please, guys, remove yourself from toxic relationships and abusive relationships. Please, 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 guys. Okay, so the next one, don't use the VANISH method. So that's what I call it. So the VANISH method, oh guys, ginger tea Eve, it hits hard, more like it just hits you in the throat, like right here. Oof. So don't use the VANISH method. Now the VANISH method is that thing that people like to do of, yeah, I'm removing you from social media, deleting your number, delete, vanish, pretend the person doesn't exist anymore, and you pretend you don't exist to the person either. Guys, this doesn't work. I know that there are people who can justify and say, no, it works for me, I have to do that, I have to completely delete you from my life. But here's the thing, guys, you're likely to run into this person again. You're likely, Instagram is going to say suggested friends, suggested people to follow. You're going to see your friends retweeting or your mutuals retweeting these tweets, etc. Like, it doesn't make long-term sense. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then now when you see the person, now you're triggered. But it's because you were trying to remove them completely from your life as if they don't exist. Guys, just rather, you know, gradually remove yourself from someone. It's, if you can literally look at your ex's picture and not feel anything, it means that 1, you left when you were ready, and 2, you're fine. Like, you acknowledge that this person still exists, you still wish them well, etc. You know, it doesn't make sense to vanish because now you run into the person. That happened to me once. Like, I left someone and like a month later I ran into them, and guys, because I knew that like I was not going to regret it, because I'd already asked myself all these questions, like, am I going to regret it, how will I feel, what. When I saw them, guys, like, I was just at peace. I literally just looked at him, I waved, and I carried on about my life. But now, if I hadn't, guys, if I'd vanished, tried to delete numbers, this, that, you know, not like completely try to remove this person's existence from my mind, when I saw them, like that time when I saw him, I would have literally probably like had heart palpitations, I may have even fainted, I may have felt so much regret and stuff. So guys, removing doesn't help anything. Understand that this person still exists, they still, you know, around, and removing them is more a sign of you want to like detach, and it doesn't seem like a peaceful way of detaching. You should be able to detach from someone and still, you know, have them, I don't know what to call it, not have them live their life around you, but just understand that they exist. But you should be able, yes, this is what it is, you should be able to separate yourself from the person peacefully without it like having any implications, you know. Do you get what I'm saying? You should be able to detach from them without feeling like you need to delete them. It just seems healthier. I hope you guys like truly understand what I'm trying to say. But anyways, okay, so let's go on to number 3, to rebound or not to rebound. So now you've detached, you've split without deleting the person, you've thought about it, now what? So the next process in the just move process, the next step in the just move process is to rebound or not to rebound. Now, I believe in two things. I believe in, one, rebounding without hurting someone's feelings, right? Like without, so like a rebound, but don't get like invested, and the person that you're rebounding with should know that you're not like very invested in the relationship, so that they know that like you're just trying to move on from your past. And then two, I also believe in just keeping busy. So like keeping busy is basically where you're texting other people, you're flirting, you're putting yourself back out there and entertaining yourself, so that you don't feel this like longing for, you know, your partner or whoever, your ex that you left, you know. So I know some people may disagree with rebounding, because truly and honestly, guys, there's nothing wrong with rebounding. It's only wrong if you're going to make someone else fall in love with you and you know that you don't love them. And then next thing, now here they are, you know, crying over you, and you're ready to leave because for you, you were here for a fun time, not a long time. So as long as you want to enter something and keep yourself busy with someone, but they know that, listen, this is not forever, this is just a small thing, like don't fall in love with me, don't catch feelings. It's basically like an arrangement, Nyana, because guys, the shock of leaving, especially a long-term relationship, it can be very shocking. You know, because you're used to spending all your time with this person, you're used to having someone to call at night, you know, lie to each other. Yeah, baby, we're gonna own 4 million houses in what? Oh, baby, when we have, you know, that meme. I'll insert the meme. But yeah, guys, that meme of just like, yeah, no, we'll be good, it's gonna be nice, baby, we're forever, whatever. You missed that thing, guys. You missed that thing. So having someone just to like keep you busy is a definite thing. My friends know, like, I move because I just feel like, okay, so now what? You become like extra lonely, because remember when you were in your relationship, your friends were living their lives, doing whatever, dating whoever. They were doing things. Whenever you were occupying your time with your relationship, your friends were also occupying their time, and that the things that they were occupying their time with had nothing to do with you. Now you can't just drop your person and now you're like, okay, friends, now you have to like, you know, put me into all the things that you guys were doing without me. No, guys, you need to find your own things to do. You need to occupy your time. And if that means, you know, you want to, obviously, like, people do different things. Some people will be extreme and start traveling, you know, some do that if you need to. Travel, rebound with travel, rebound with exercise, your what is it called? Khloe Kardashian did this. Her shucks, I forgot what it's called. But you know that body that you get after a breakup. Yeah, that breakup body, the revenge body. There we go. Get your revenge body. You know, do the things, like occupy your time with other things, even if it means, it doesn't have to necessarily be a rebound or relationship or whatever, but definitely occupy your time. The next one is also take your time. So while you're occupying your time, and remember, not getting into anything serious with the next person, you want to take your time. And you want to take your time before you commit to the next relationship. Because there's nothing worse than you know, dealing with the heartbreak from the previous relationship. Let's say in this case, you didn't leave the relationship, but you were broken up with. Now you're dealing with that. You're taking it into your next relationship, and you haven't even healed. You know, you didn't sit there and fully like think about why he left. Excuse me, what can I do better? You know, you didn't like get to think about all of those things. Take your time, guys. Enjoy your time by yourself. Have fun with your friends. Travel, flirt, date. You know, just go out and have fun and be a free ranger, guys. Like, sometimes relationships are also some kind of like responsibility, because at the end of the day, in a like proper serious relationship, you become like accountable to another person. So it's very important just to take that break, be by yourself, have no one asking you, Huti, yeah, babe, when are you coming back, you know, or anything like that, you know. I know relationships differ, and I'm not saying that when you're in a relationship you're being policed, but to some extent you can't just like do ratas, you know. You can't just do whatever you want to do. You sort of do have to be like, okay, no, I'm hanging out with so and so. Not that the person is jealous, but just because your person needs to know where you are, you know. So guys, enjoy it, take your time, be free, have fun, do the things. And in that time, which takes me back to step number 5, which is understand why you guys broke up, understand why it didn't work. So in that taking your time, number 4, guys, please introspect. You know, go inside deep down here and find the things that went wrong. Understand what it is about you that was a problem, you know, in the relationship, why you couldn't stay, or why your partner says they couldn't stay. And guys, let me tell you something. Sometimes your partner is not going to tell you exactly why, because it can be hurtful. You know, I've been a big culprit of that, like not telling people exactly why I'm leaving, because I feel like they don't need to hear those kinds of things from me. If it was a simple thing like, oh no, you lied to me, then I know that you can fix that. But there's other things that are also just a person's innate like personality. It's innately who they are, and you can't just like come and want to be like, yeah, I left you because you don't smell nice. How do I fix that I don't smell nice? Okay, technically I can fix it, but there's other things where it's who I am, there's nothing I can do to change it. But also, like, you know, just ask yourself with the bigger things, like maybe it's not necessarily why they left you, but maybe it's, why is it so difficult for me to leave the relationship? Is it because I was too reliant on this person? Then you work on yourself and you see, how can I be less reliant on a person so that they're able, like, how can I become a more independent person? You know, someone who doesn't need necessarily my partner to approve of certain things. You know, I'm sure, guys, there's no way that you can be in a relationship with no issues. So I'm sure even if you're not the one who left the relationship, I'm sure there are reasons as to why, you know, your partner maybe irritated you for other things. I'm sure there are other issues that you had that maybe weren't breakup worthy, but there's still issues that you can deal with. So guys, take your time, figure out why before you get into your next relationship, because once again, you'll be going into your next relationship with all that baggage, all those mistakes, all those expectations, you know, all those judgments and etc. And it's not healthy. It's not healthy to skip from one relationship to the next with the same issues, being exactly the same person. Every relationship is a growing experience. You learn things and you do have to adapt and change so that your next relationship can be better, you know. So that's the tea from me, guys. That is the tea, you know. Don't leave if you're not ready. Take your time, you know, rebound or keep busy, do something in between, you know why, know and understand fully exactly why you left a person. And what was number 2? Don't vanish. Guys, I really don't get this vanishing thing. I really don't get it, because like, why can we not leave on amicable terms? Like, why can't you still exist, but like, you don't have to exist and be with me? You know, that's the thing. It needs to be, you need to part with someone in such a way that you're okay with them existing and not being a part of your life. That's the whole thing that I'm trying to get to. Like, it's okay, guys, but I know that getting over someone can take time, guys. It can take a very long time. You can be hooked on someone for a year, you know. Cry it out, definitely cry. Don't ever listen to people who are like, you're still crying over that nigga. Guys, cry until you're done crying. Or else you won't be ready to move into the next one. So Carla, girl, Carla, don't do anything funny. Don't be stalking homeboy. Don't be stalking homeboy and his new girl. Vice versa for the guys. Don't be stalking, you know, homegirl and her new man. Like, just don't do anything stalkerish. Like, create the distance, guys. Once you're deciding to leave, or once you accept someone's breakup, understand that you've broken up now and it's okay, and we're gonna live our lives separately and independently. So guys, that's it from me for today. If you're dealing with a heartbreak right now, try do these things, you know, try use some of the things, write about it, even weigh the pros and cons of you having stayed with that person versus leaving. You know, just to really also pray about it. You know, if you're really struggling to get over someone, maybe also even have a conversation with that person and just say, hey, I just want to understand, you know, what happened, you know. Also, but only do that once. Don't be trying to come up on a person 20 times like, hey dude, please explain to me what happened. Again, when 3 months later, I still don't understand why you left me, Sipho. Stop it. Stop it. You know, call, ask once, hey, can we just have a conversation because I just need some closure. You know, understand that these are not love backs and things. So yeah, guys, just try your best to deal with your breakup in a mature manner and try to have fun after your breakup, because trust, you're not going to be single forever. That's also the other thing. Don't ever think that the best person left you or your dream person left you. There are more people in the world. There are more dreamier people than the person who left you or that you've left. Don't ever not leave because you think this is the end for you. The clock is ticking. It's not. Move on, baby girl, move on. Cupcakes, that's it from me. 100% finally it's over. It's it. This is it. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Please stay safe. Please wear your masks. You know, put yourself in stage 5 again. Literally, I have one appointment tomorrow, and after that, I'm back in stage 5. Nobody will see me in these streets. Yeah, guys, wear your mask. Hydrate. Drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of lemon water. Drink ginger tea. Hot liquids in case you catch the Rona. Try get it done as quickly as possible. You know, I've heard this is one of the tricks. Wash your hands. Don't only sanitize. Wash your hands. Wash, sanitize, wash. Sanitize once between every wash. I love you, Cupcakes, and I'll see you in my next video.